Hello my lovelies, welcome to my channel Weird is the New Black. My name is Cant and this is a state of play reading on your person. Sorry if I sound a bit congested, I am. I thought it was a cold, but actually I've got a tooth abscess, so I've been laid a bit low this week. Actually last couple of weeks been really bloody challenging. I don't know about you guys, but it's been, my car broke down and all sorts, and it's just been very challenging, and my emotions have felt really close to the surface. I ended up sobbing at a really good TV show, and it was very moving, but you know when your emotions are super close to the surface, it was probably just premenstrual, but even so. So everyone else feeling the 5 planets in retrograde at the minute. I know I am. So excuse me if I'm a little bit congested, a bit fluffy. I may have to pause this video a couple of times just to get my bearings, because it's just, I'm not feeling on top form. Right, so let's have a look at the state of play of your person. What's the state of play? Please tune us in here, Spirit. Try and make it clear for me, will you? Try and make it really obvious, because subtleties are challenging right now. Right, okay. So, I've got the infinity symbol. So I'm feeling that there's a strong connection between you and your person, and this is very clear. This is very obvious on both sides. It feels like the energy moves back and forwards, even if you're not in contact, even if you're not in communication. There's a sharing of energetic at the moment. And I feel like this person is going up and down. Not unlike my last couple of weeks, this person is going up and down, and there is a sense of being aware that the energy is swapping backwards and forwards, or that I feel like they're in two minds about something as well. I feel like it's almost like trying to make a decision or trying to juggle two things at once, because I'm seeing the 2 of coins coming into my mind with this now. But there feels like, and maybe this is like work and relationship or whatever, but it feels like this person has their hands full, that they are busy. They are busy in multiple ways. The 2 of coins often represents to me like a busyness, an energy where you're literally, you're having to pedal your unicycle, juggle all the plates in the air. It's sometimes, and it's often practical, it's often like multiple things at once that have to be juggled. So that's what I feel is going on with this person. That fell out, so I'm going to take it. Oh, third party. So this person could be juggling somebody else. Again, this could be a job. This could be a job or a work situation, or, family commitment or something like that as well. So it doesn't have to be another person. For a lot of you, I think it is another person at this third party energy. And it's back and forth. But they feel like they're going around in circles. They may be just juggling the idea of you being with a third party, if that resonates. It feels like overwhelming or full on, or there's lots going on, or there's maybe a number of responsibilities or clamoring for attention at once here. It could even be more than three energies here, is what I'm feeling. Just, it feels like multiple interruptions is what's coming through here. You're midway through a task and the phone rings and somebody else needs something yesterday, or something practical needs to be attended to. Again, it's feeling like this person has a lot on their plate, and I'm feeling that is in the material. So we've got the knife coming out. It feels like this person just wants to cut away or sever or bring some kind of truth into this situation, or say something that needs to be said, or just cut away from ties or responsibilities. It doesn't feel like they are doing that at the moment with the sunglasses. It feels like they're kind of keeping up the pretense of everything being fine. But I'm feeling actually that under the surface, this person is actually feeling pretty damn emotional. Yeah, and the eyes, see the eye under, what I was seeing under these sunglasses is the eye, but kind of welling with tears is what I'm getting. And I feel like, although it's cool, calm and collected, I feel like there's a strong emotionality under the surface. But this person is having to keep going, keep balanced, keep steady. Yeah, they're working on maybe within a partnership or in a dynamic where they're trying to kind of reap the harvest is what I'm getting. Yeah, they're trying to create abundance, but it's proving to be challenging right now. And I feel like this person just wants to cut away. It may be that they feel a little bit upset by a third party or by some kind of interruption, or blocked by a third party even. I'm feeling that they do really want to like sever themselves from something here. Untether, that's the word that's coming through. Got the dummy, and then we've got the potion. It could be that children are a factor in this, but actually it feels more like they want a new beginning. They want to connect with their inner child, and they want to feel that kind of fizzy, exuberant energy. But I also feel that there's a lot stored within. It feels like, you know, this is, with the bubbles here, it feels like it's kind of wanting to, it's like, don't shake it. And I feel like it wants to, the cork wants to pop off. So there's a lot this person is keeping within. A lot that they're not showing on the emotional level. They could also be feeling betrayed by some kind of immaturity here. And I feel like this is not been articulated, but it's building up. It's building up to a sense of wanting to like pop off or articulate it. But they're holding back. And it's almost like an involvement, a continual involvement maybe. From somebody who's interfering, or somebody who's got a third party, or again, take what resonates. It could be with a third party energy that they feel like they want to release some kind of truth. I feel like they're not quite sure how to express this because the dummy goes in the mouth, and I feel like it's not being articulated, and that's what I'm seeing with the dummy. It's the pacifier. So there's some kind of pacifying energy going on in regards to keeping this within. Just gonna rearrange my camera slightly so that's central. There we go. Yeah. I feel like this has been gradually building, like it's a continuation, but there's a lot on this person's plate, so I feel like they're sort of fraying around the edges a little bit. Lots of different commitments is what it's feeling like here. And articulating their truth, and maybe a new experience, or may feel like a vulnerable space for this person, but it's kind of necessary. They kind of need to get it out, because there is some kind of magic in expressing, and I feel like it's going to give them a sense of release and a relief. So there's my partnership card. There's a weird noise outside, sorry I paused there. I was like, what the hell? Oh, it's the dog. It sounds like a child crying. Okay, there's a sense of celebration. Maybe this person is like having to socialize or meet and greet or do quite a lot of engaging with different people or meet up with. It feels like a bit of a chore though. Maybe that as part of their work that this is what they do. It doesn't have to be, but it does feel like a bit of a chore. Yeah, I mean, we've got the castle at the bottom of the deck, so it may be to do with I'm getting like a function, or it's part of their function, or it's part of their role that they have to kind of open up. This person doesn't feel like they're used to opening up. They feel like they're used to kind of being a bit more guarded or being a bit more defended. So they're having to take the lead in something is what I'm getting. And it's quite heavy. It's quite a heavy burden. Yeah, they're used to being slightly defended and quite reflective. I feel like this person's used to being quite introverted, or that they like to guard their space, or they guard their own time to reflect or be in their own company. And actually they're being called upon to engage with a number of different people, or one other person in particular, or external situations. And they feel like they want to cut away from responsibility. Frivolous energy is also what I'm getting, or responsibilities with people that are continuing to be in an energy of frivolity or sort of partying, or that basically interrupt them for no really good reason, for not a good reason, just to maybe communicate or chat or natter, or but they don't have time is what I'm getting. They're good though with juggling a variety of different things, but it's at the moment I feel like the energy wants to retract rather than expand, because this person has stuff going on underneath that feels maybe quite subconscious. Yeah, there's the shield. It's that sense of wanting to defend themselves. It's a sense of wanting to, stop interruptive energy. And I feel like there just could have been a number of things that have cropped up. And that's something that they need to kind of protect their energetic space, or protect their time. They want to manifest. They want to manifest with the wand. I feel this person is very capable of doing that too. Yeah, they want to manifest a rooted community, a secure space. They want to put their energy towards long-term or deserving energetic is what I'm feeling, or community-related energetic, or their family, or their nearest and dearest. But I'm feeling like they're being pulled off course a little bit by people who are just wanting to get in on their energy or spend time, or so they're trying to defend themselves from frivolous energy or immature energy. They're trying to cut it, they're trying to sever it, and they're not articulating their truth entirely about this. They're not saying, right, I'm done here. They're trying to be diplomatic is what I'm feeling, especially with that chess piece. I'm not going to take them because I don't like the way they came out. Yeah, there's a community card again with the many hands. So for maybe this person is thinking, you know what, there's a number of people that I need to cut out here that are demanding of my attention, that involve themselves with me but just take up my time and my resource and my energy. I have to deal with constant interruption, or I have to deal with immature people. Maybe these people are younger. This person could be in a position of teaching. This person could be in a spiritual position, or be spiritually inclined. Yeah, involved in that sort of thing. They want to share their truth is what I'm getting, but they can't have their time taken up by energetic wastefulness is what I'm feeling. They may feel that they're blocked in terms of a relationship or in terms of a partnership, that it's just a dead end, that it goes round in circles, and they may feel the need, or they may be like sort of gearing up to articulate a severance from this, or severance from, again, multiple people that are demanding of their time that they just don't have the energetic for. The mask. I feel like this is partly to do with the fact that they're not fully showing their truth here, but I also feel that it's a lot to do with somebody maybe very immature in their remit, that may be seeking to sabotage their connections, or sabotage, or in disguise in some way, shape or form. This could be like somebody stalking their profile or stalking social media, but disguised with a false account kind of feeling. That's what it's feeling like in some cases here. I feel like for quite a few of you, this could be you, and you need to flip this energy, and the spirit is talking to you about the state of play. You need to be watchful that there's not somebody in a group or in a community or within your tribe that is in stealth mode, is immaturely attempting to sabotage here. Could be some gossip going on behind the scenes, or somebody betraying your trust. Or this could be your person, somebody betraying their trust. It's just like one bad egg is what I'm getting. And your person may be gearing up to be making a choice with the apple at the bottom. That's always for me like the Lovers card. It's like a choice. For what benefits them long term is what I'm getting. Yeah, calling judgment. Calling judgment with the horn underneath. I feel like they're gearing up to this. I feel like this has not been articulated, and I keep seeing them sucking the pacifier. It's almost like at the moment they're in a stealth mode. At the moment they're not ready to articulate this. There's a sense of security about staying quiet, but it's not beneficial. I feel like somebody is causing damage behind the scenes, even energetically, which is why they're feeling a sense of needing to retract. There's the ring. This could be a child, or it could be a young energy that they're in some kind of commitment with, or it doesn't have to be a young energy, it just could be very immature energy. It could even be married to somebody here, or in some kind of contractual arrangement, but it's like quietly, it's like a quiet commitment. I don't really like the energy going on in these cards. There's a very immature, very disguised frequency around this commitment. Something's building up here. And again, we've got the sunglasses at the bottom. There's some kind of disguised energy here that hasn't shown itself, that hasn't exposed itself. Your person may have a hunch about this, that there's somebody that's not who they claim to be, or that is pretending to articulate the truth but is not articulating the truth. This person is immature, and this person is keeping things hidden. Maybe because they're in a commitment, or they want a commitment, or something like that. The bin. Yeah. So whatever this sort of celebratory energy is, or this frivolous energy, or this seemingly meeting in the middle kind of frequency, it's not making your person feel good. It's rubbish. It's not founded on anything substantial is what I'm getting here. Your person wants to leave it behind. They want to leave it in the dust with the ball at the bottom of the deck. They want to bounce. They want to bounce. They don't know quite how to do that with a question mark, or where they would bounce to, but that's the sense that I'm getting. They're not happy. they're not happy about this, that they may not have expressed it, but they feel like it's nonsense or rubbish, or that they're being rubbished by somebody who may be being nice to their face, but behind the scenes is trying to sabotage their sense of community, or is lying or gossiping, or is very childish, but it feels like a pretense of, maybe a pretense of neediness as well going on with this person. Could very much be somebody dependent on them, is what I'm getting with this childlike frequency. And there's the rope. Yeah, they want to release it. They want to release it. They want to get away from it. They feel really upset by it. There's a broken heart down here. So there's a kind of third-party frequency that's blocked, but they want to release from it. They're having to defend themselves, and it's really upsetting this person under the surface. That's where that tearful energy was coming through. They feel, blocked from victory, or blocked from success, or heartbroken over thinking they'd achieved something, or thinking they'd won through in some way. And it could be a union, or it could be a romantic situation, or again, it could be marriage, or some kind of conjoining of resource, or some kind of shared victory is not. And it's actually left them feeling really heartbroken. I feel like your person wants to share their successes and feel that they can express their vulnerability, and feel that they're not left like constantly doing all the work here. I feel like they're putting in a lot of effort at this point. Cold, 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 cold. I'm hearing Annie Lennox. Winter has frozen us, let love take hold of us. I can't sing today. Yeah, it feels like your person is wanting to ice out or cut out people who are pulling on their energy. Too many people pulling on their energy. They want to protect themselves from this. They've got enough to be doing, and it's more practical stuff. But in doing that, they're elevating themselves. They're taking a next stage up. Like I say, your person could be involved in some kind of teaching or some kind of leadership position where there is demanding of their attention. People are demanding of their attention, but it feels like the truth is that they want to retract their energy at this point in time. They're needing to defend their energetic. They want to release. They want to let things go cold. They want to discard frivolous energetic, or energetic that is only looking for them to engage, or it could even be like to flirt with them or anything like that. The crown's coming out again. So in one respect, I feel like your person is learning to kind of observe a situation, maybe from a distance, before they're ready to move in this way, ready to express themselves. And I'm feeling that although things are, they're staying quiet at the moment because they're feeling a need to kind of hold up and feel more secure, there's a huge elevation at speed, with the ball at the bottom, that is progressing them forward, where they're recognizing that they want to be autonomous, is what I'm getting. They need to take on this position of leadership, and in order to do that, they need to be able to be very discerning about who is allowed access to their energy and who isn't. They cannot be available to everybody all the time. They've got to take on what needs to be taken on only. Storm clouds. Yeah, there's trouble in paradise here. There's trouble within a commitment or within a relationship, that things are not being expressed. It feels like bound. There's like almost a contract maybe, or somebody being bound, and that they are observing someone else either being very troubled, or I feel it's like themselves though. And I think it's to do with communication. It's to do with not feeling heard, or not being able to express oneself. Yeah, heartbreaking communication, or difficulties with communication, or miscommunication is causing heartache in this situation. Or them not saying anything is causing heartache at this point in time. But they are building up. They are building up to being able to maybe express a desire for commitment as well with you. But I feel like this is really troubling for this person. It's almost like I feel like this person's being watched or monitored, or there's something underhand about this masked energy. So in the past they may have been like all up for socializing, but I feel like they're not any longer. There's the teardrop at the bottom, and that's what I'm getting with this. Even though this can be my water card as well, I've just thrown it on the floor, just bear with me. Underneath that we've got the shackles. So yeah, I feel emotionally trapped, or emotionally stuck, or emotionally unable to free themselves, or in a sense of emotional, being bound to their emotions at this point in time as well. There's the tree coming up again. I do feel like they want to tether themselves to a stable community and release on and prune the tree, prune the people that don't need to be there, that are dead weight, dead wood. It's spiritually sanctioned. If that's what they're going to do, they're going to have spirit's full backing, is what I'm feeling. They do need to sever connections here. It's clear to them as well that it's in alignment with their spiritual process to do so. But I feel like the choice is challenging. The choice is challenging. They need to be thinking about what is long-term good for them and what is short-term frivolous or doesn't benefit them. And I really feel like this person doesn't have time or energy to be dealing with drama or nonsense or tittle-tattle or behind-the-scenes bullshit. And they'll have a strong intuition, is what I'm feeling, that something is not right. Yeah, okay. So we've got the broom here. So they don't feel happy about something, and it could be to do with an established connection from the past, somebody they have connection with from the past. Again, a community, family, work, colleague, that sort of thing. I just don't feel that they've gone cold on their emotional content instead of letting anger through. They're trying to release on the anger and get themselves into a more sort of social space, or into a space where they're better placed to deal with the energy, or meet it in the middle, meet it halfway. We've got Thunderbolt at the bottom of the deck though. This feels like there's been a sudden realization. Yeah, due to reflection. There's been a realization in their own reflection of themselves, whereby they know that they've got to shed a person, a third party, someone with a third party, multiple people. It could be, again, a situation that's too demanding or too draining of their energy. They are biding their time though, and during this time they're growing their confidence and they're growing their standing, and this is key for this person. It's very important. It's opening up their perspective. And although this is troubling them, it's a temporary situation. It's a temporary trouble. They need to move that energy away from committing to being pessimistic, and to releasing it within their own company first before they can then bring it to other people. Yeah, they just want to be able to be through the storm, to get to a point of relaxation, of goodwill, of easygoing, energetic, and they feel that very strongly. Very strongly. So they're listening. They're listening out here, and they're listening and they're watching for the right time to speak. That's what's happening. And how to elevate themselves. Just split the deck, and I've got the Rocket, and there's the Devil, and I feel like there's that energy again that's trying to sabotage, or that is underhandedly attempting to belittle or put too much on your person's plate or drag at their energy. And it's not like I feel that these people are doing it on purpose, or third party is doing it on purpose. It's almost like the energy of that sort of devil energy works through people in order to challenge for the crown. And it's that, like, the selfhood, it's the self crown. And there's a reason for its existence. I mean, without adversity, without challenge, this person can't prove to themselves that they are capable of being in this leadership position, but they've got to drop their mask and recognize that they are in a leadership position, or they are a leader, and they've got to dispense with naivety and become like stronger in what needs to be cut away from and what needs to be iced out, but in a non-emotional fashion. And I feel like that's what this person's doing, because the emotions feel quite close, but they're hidden. I'm feeling that this person is just biding their time, gaining strength, listening to right things, watching the right things, so that they can be ready when they need to articulate, which they will. They're going to take this dummy out the mouth. They're going to stop self-soothing, stop being afraid of their own capability. And they're going to pop the cork on this. And it's going to feel really good, because it's going to be a commitment to the self. It will overcome. It could be turbulent initially, but it won't last. It'll be very quickly calm again, is what I'm getting. So I feel like they're being held back more by their vulnerable energy at the minute, and also by their fear of taking on. They've got too much going on to tackle it, but they're gearing up. All right, really hope that resonated, and if it did, please like, subscribe and share, and thank you so much for following my channel. You are much appreciated. Bye guys.